What's up, team? We have 2 bang for your buck upper body strength exercises for rotational athletes. The reason I like these exercises specifically for athletes that rotate, right? Baseball, golf, hockey, any sort of athlete or athletic endeavor that requires that rotational twisting demand in that transverse plane of motion, this is great for them. Yes, we know that we want them to rotate through the torso. We know we need that, right? That's important. But we have to understand that that kinetic energy goes through the entire chain of the body, meaning lower body through the midsection or the torso and then finishes at the arms, or vice versa. If let's say, for example, kicking a soccer ball, maybe starts at the arms, comes down through the core and then through to the ball, right? So understanding that rotation and twisting occurs in all sports, we know we need rotation, the ability to rotate. So the ability to possess rotational movement or to be able to rotate. However, we also need the ability to resist rotation, right? So if I'm, let's say, a lineman and I'm pushing the other football player off of me, right? At some point or another, I might be in a one-arm tug-of-war type action. And this happens in basketball, playing defense, in all sports. So anytime you're unilateral, like single limb, so single leg, a single arm, what happens is naturally it turns into an anti-rotation core exercise where the core muscles, the trunk, the spine are trying to avoid rotation. So these 2 exercises are going to be upper body, pushing and pulling horizontal plane of motion, specifically for anti-rotation core strength coupled with upper body strength and pushing and pulling motion. So again, I really like these. The first one's going to be the dumbbell bench bird dog iso with row, and the second one's going to be the dumbbell one-arm floor press with hollow body hold. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the bird dog one first. So we're going to bring this bench out, and the goal here is you're rowing with one arm. So naturally it's going to be anti-rotation. The core muscles are here to play, and you're avoiding rotation while you're performing that horizontal row with one arm or unilateral, right? So what's going to happen is I'm going to line myself up with my foot on the bench, the laces of the right sneaker on the edge corner. So this corner of the bench, I'm going to line them up, okay? I'm going to line up the left foot on the other side. What's going to happen is I'm going to let my left foot aim back behind me in that bird dog position. I'm going to push away from the bench. Left hand is under left shoulder, nice and tall. The right hand's going to row, okay? Don't lose that position. And all I'm going to do is keep that position while I'm rowing. You'll notice you can't go as heavy with this exercise because it's really tough to stabilize my shoulders, my back, my core, as well as my knee and my hips. Okay? From the other side, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch the feet. Okay, so switch corners. Right hand under the shoulder. Reach that right foot back into hip extension. Push away with my core and my chest. Now, as you can see, it's hard to stabilize. Left hand's going to row here, nice and slow and controlled. Not rushing through this motion, taking our time, nice and easy. Now that would be the dumbbell bench bird dog iso with that one arm row, okay? The next one, we'll get the bench out of the way here, is still horizontal upper body strength, but now I'm pulling, I'm pushing now. I'm gonna push away as if I'm doing a floor press. We're gonna essentially take a dumbbell floor press and we're gonna couple it with a hollow body hold. So inevitably, I'm going to get much more core activation. The abs are going to have to work as hard as well while I'm doing the upper body pushing horizontal pattern, okay? So from here, the hollow body position is simply going to be where I'm nice and flat to start, kiss the feet together, raise them off the ground 6 inches. I'm also going to peel my head, my shoulders, and my upper back just above my shoulder blades off the ground as well. So technically this right here is a hollow body hold. But I'm going to add a one arm press here, okay? While the other hand reaches up, okay? And I'll do a few reps so you guys can see. So we're here. Raise the feet first, 6 inches. Raise the head, upper back off. Raise the free hand. And letting that elbow gently touch the ground each time. Control each rep. So naturally, because I'm using one arm, there is that anti-rotation core stability and core strength involved, as well as me being in the hollow body position. The core has to fight to maintain that position while the chest and the shoulders move in that one arm horizontal pressing or pushing motion there. So those are the two heavy hitters, two bang for your buck, upper body strength exercises for rotational athletes. Do these things in addition to then adding in any sort of rotational movement, because both of those pieces together are going to help your athletes become better.